Good morning and welcome back to Forgotten Dailies. It's Sunday morning. It's early. The sun's just starting to rise. It's like 7:15 a.m. We're about to embark on another trip. We've got just over 2 hours to go this time. So it's nothing too terrible, thankfully. My partner is going to be with me today is going to be my wife. So it's going to be a great day. Anytime I get to spend a day with her, it's a great day. So, anyways, we're loaded up, the trailer's hooked up, truck's fueled up, it's 60-some degrees, it's supposed to get super hot starting today, this afternoon, and then the rest of the week is supposed to be in the 90s. So we're going to try to get over there and get this car on the trailer and get it strapped down and, before it gets super hot. Once all that's done, then we're good. But it's just a matter of getting it on the trailer. It shouldn't be too terrible, fingers crossed. You never know what you're getting into when you go pick up one of these cars. You always hope for the best and assume the worst. The car does not run that much, I do know. It has electrical issues, I guess, is what they say. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to winch it on the trailer and like I said, get it strapped down and get back in the truck into the AC before it gets super hot. So anyways, I'll do an update on that once we get home. And we'll go over what the car is. We got the coffee ready. And I said the truck's fueled up, trailer's hooked up, lights are all working. Just waiting on my wife to say she's ready, and then we're out of here. So we'll catch you in a little while. All right, so we made it back a little bit ago. It's not even been an hour yet. It's hot already. It was nice this morning, but then it got hot. It's hot right now. So this is what we went and got. It's a 1990 Lebaron GT V6 automatic. Wish it was a turbo, but it is what it is. So, actually pretty clean interior. This door panel looks nice, and believe it or not, the seats aren't that bad. Yeah, it's worn a little bit, but that could be re-dyed and recovered. It's dry, but it'll come back if a person wanted to. Story in the car was supposedly it has a drain on the battery. The young lady that owned it didn't know what it was. So they was going to be a project car for her, but then she's getting married and whatnot. So I did just put a battery in it, a good battery, and things lit up. Let's see if it starts. Well, it started right up. Tach's not working. Fuel gauge shows it's working. Let's see if the AC works. I doubt it, but you never know. Got this, whatever this thing is, in here. But yeah, she was going to work on it. But life happens, just like with most of these. It's the way it goes. I don't think the air works. But the one part that normally doesn't work on these, this switch, works perfectly fine. Turn signals work. Right turn signal work. And then the high beams work. I can see them in the back of the truck. So if this car gets parted, that's a good part, as we already know. Windows, drivers works. Passenger actually works. And neither one of the rears work, which is typical. The car has a power seat. Moves forward and backwards. Up and down. Tilts one direction. And the power recline actually moves. The tilt, that switch doesn't work. One thing I noticed sitting in here real quick, if you watch, this alternator gauge, barely see it, but it is bouncing just a hair. So it's a possibility that might be part of the issue. There it dropped when I turned that on. We lost the traveler. It's not working. It's not lit up right now. Of course, that could be, yeah, it's because the dimmer switch was all the way down. When you watch that gauge, it jumps just a little bit. Let's see if the radio comes on. It has power antenna. It went halfway up. I got nothing. No sound. Oh, there we go. We got radio. Sounds like all the speakers work too. And then the power antenna, well, it went up. It's just not going back down. And the Traveler, all the buttons are working. That's good. It's a good thing. It's got a full tank of fuel. And according to this, 471 miles to empty. Acts like the pump wants to run the top. Power locks do not lock the car. One thing I did find when I was just sitting here, that's interesting, the temperature gauge just did a wonky all the way around. It's got this remote. Yep, can get it in here. I think it says engine start and stop. I don't know how it works. Maybe if I take the key out. That doesn't matter. All the headlights are on still. Dummy, turn them off. There we go. Let's see what this does. Oh, never mind the finger there. I cut it the other day. This doesn't seem to do anything. But anyways, let's walk around the car. Top's not terrible. It's dirty. Got a little spot here. Yeah, a couple here. But this part is actually separates from the main top. So a person could fix that. But in my opinion, unless you took the whole frame and everything off the top, you'd be wasting your time and your energy, because these tops aren't that expensive. I don't know how to install them. I've never done that. But sure, somebody can figure it out. There's people out there that know how. I'm just not that person. Let's see what's in the trunk. If we can get in there. The lever's not working. Oh, there we go. Oh, the struts are bad. And it's full of water. Musty smell from being full of water. There's a funnel, some wool, air hose. I do not see the parade boot. That's a bummer, because parade boots are in demand. This quarter panel's rusty here. But other than that, the body is not bad. This fender's dinged up. Along here, you can see the gap in the side marker. I don't know what the floors look like yet. I haven't gotten underneath it. Let's do that. Alright, it's hard to see in the camera. The driver's side's just starting to go, and the passenger side's got about a tennis ball size hole in it. So it's not the worst, by no means. So I don't know what we're going to do with this one. The girl said it ran and drove fine. I don't need another project car. You know, it'd make a nice, driver. It's not a show car. You know, you could come in here and replace this quarter panel if you really wanted to. Problem is, I got somebody needing the driver's side quarter panel. But it did fire right up. Headlight doors don't work, which is probably, that's probably the bushing, because one's moves and one doesn't. So I don't know. We'll diagnose that later. So anyways, 90 LeBaron GT. The GT got you these wheels, that badging. It is a disc brake car. Looks like it's solid. Should be solid vented. Solid disc brakes instead of vented. Can't tell. Yeah, it's hard to see. So anyways, what's going to happen with this one? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll maybe we can mess with it a little bit once we get the garage space. I'm glad it at least runs. I don't know if it moves. It's still strapped to the trailer. I'm sure it does. The girl said it does. I'm sure it does. So maybe we'll drag it over to the car wash and give it a bath. Of course, somebody spray painted the hood and the fender this blue. I don't know why. Part of the header panel. I don't know why people do things like that, but whatever. So yeah, I don't know. For now, I'm gonna call it quits on this car and put the windows back up and work on something else. It's too hot to be out here in the sun. I'm working on something in the garage. So anyway, shorter video. Like, follow, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this car. What would you do with it if it was yours? And we'll see what we can come up with. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great day.